We're live, people. What's happening? We're doing it. It's the late night live, but you know it ain't really all that late. It depends, though. If you're in England, this is the late night live. If you're stateside, it could be the afternoon, the midday, the evening. But as I've said on the previous couple, I can't change the name until you guys give me a better one. So late night live stays. We're talking the UFC Las Vegas fight card. I'm going to give you guys my predictions, breakdown, and we're going to talk about each of the matchups, and I'll be getting your guys' takes, which obviously the late night live, the best part about it is that it's very interactive. It's similar to the Q&As, but we talk about each of the matchups, and I'll throw the polls up in the chat so you guys can let me know what you're thinking. So we do have some changes to the card. Carlston Harris got a new opponent. It's Jared Gooden, and that's going to be an interesting fight. We'll get into it in just a couple minutes. Much love to the people watching. I just want to have a fun couple minutes of bullshit and banter here. So for those of you that watched this week's Best MMA Bets yesterday, right? For those that were watching it, whatever, you don't know the inside of that, which I love about the live streams is I feel like we get a lot more personal. What you guys can't tell at the end of that is I was about to throw up. I've had a nicotine pouch in my mouth for the first, let's say, 10 minutes, 8 minutes, something like that. I started getting the spins. I was dizzy as fuck as I'm talking about it. I'm like, all right, I gotta keep killing it. I'm fucking spinning bad. I'm feeling nauseous. That's what you see at the end. I feel like I look like I was soaked with sweat. And then my freaking shirt button came undone. That wasn't intentional, but I added that little McGregor clip in. I don't know if anybody even caught that, but holy shit, man. I felt so sick. At the end, I was ready to puke, bro. I literally, after I recorded that, I like laid against my chair and closed my eyes for a few minutes. I was dying editing it. I'm like, oh. And then, after about 25 minutes, I was good, man. So yeah, those nicotine pouches are dangerous, dude. If you keep it in too long, it will give you like the grossest, nastiest headache / nausea ever. Nausea. I feel like I was gonna puke, dude. I was close to throwing up, but I held it down. I said, I can't lose these hard fought calories, man. Much love to the people in the chat. I see you here, Lush Lomain, CM, Parker Connor, CM again. Look at this savage. Lush Lomain, Stanley, Shane Loveridge, Sammy Silver, Stanley again, my guy. I smoke a pack of menthols when I was 9. I remember how bad I felt. I feel like it's comparable to that. Yours might have been a little worse. It was tremendous. Bag Flipper, Justin Mack. Yo, what is up, my people? We're going to get into this real soon. I'm a real motherfucking savage. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Power through. Yo, I had to. I said, I can't stop. I had a great flow going. I was feeling so good on the mic. Everything was fucking moving. Nate Lee, what's up, my guy? New here. Nate Lee, well, welcome to the channel. This is the Late Night Live. It's a live breakdown of the card, but it's very interactive. I try to answer the chat throughout the majority of it. I throw the polls up and whatnot. It's not your typical live stream where I'm just Q&A in it. I'm going to actually detailed breakdown and bets, whatever, for each one of the UFC Las Vegas cards. But yo, shout out to the new man in the chat, Nate Lee. I'd bring you up on the screen, but for this stream, I use OBS Studio, so I can't bring up the comments. But hey, I appreciate you, man. You're getting dabbed out, my guy. You have a crazy 4-leg parlay. Jonathan Martinez, Lingo KO, Romanov moneyline, Ryan spin by KO. If you cash that, you're a savage, dude. You're a savage if you cash that. Holy shit. My body doesn't handle Nick worth a dime. Get the spins every time. Holy shit. I can't imagine every time getting the spins. I like that nicotine, but dude, it makes me feel nasty if I keep it in too long. And like yesterday was that day. I was literally sitting there on the fucking record. I'm like, wow, I might puke right now. But I said, we're fighting this. We're fighting these demons. What's up, my man? How you doing? Hey, I'm doing good, bro. I'm doing good, Eric, my dude. I'm doing really good. My friend asked me to try chewing tobacco. He swallowed a tiny bit, 20 seconds in, and my world spun. Biggest headache, never again. Yeah, fuck that, dude. It feels disgusting. The nicotine overdose, whatever they call it, is like one of the nastiest feelings ever. Bottle of my mic is dirty. I got to clean this thing a little bit. Yeah, it's a nasty feeling, though. But, people, I do want to get into the breakdown. I want to talk about these fights on the card. We'll start it off with our new fight, our new first fight of the night, I should say. It's right here, Carlston Harris and Jared Gooden. But before we actually give the take, I will throw the poll up in the live chat. Poll is coming up. Harris versus Gooden. All right. Let's get it. All right, first fight of the night. It's Carlston Harris versus Jared Gooden. This is actually the first time I'm breaking this thing down. So, with Jared Gooden, he fought 2 weeks ago. He got a knockout win over an exhausted DeMarcus Jackson. Note that fight, 185? And now he's making a weight cut after not preparing for Carlston Harris. I am very concerned for Jared Gooden, I should say. I think that Carlston Harris could get him out of there with the punches. I think he could get him out of there on the ground. I worry about the Gooden gas tank coming in on short notice and having to cut a lot of weight. He's not a small welterweight. Gooden is one of those thick welterweights. I'll say this. I'll bet that he misses weight. I think he comes in at like 173. Now, I can't be like a lock of the week he misses weight, but I think he probably misses weight. I'm picking Carlston Harris. Harris's recent wins in the UFC, he knocked out Impa Kasanganay. This is MMA math, but I am mentioning this. Impa Kasanganay got a knockout over Gooden. I think Carlston Harris is going to stop Gooden. I could see him submitting him or knocking him out. I think that he's going to be a high confidence pick in this matchup right here. I think he can touch up Gooden. If Gooden wasn't fighting on such short notice, I'd feel less concerned because I think Gooden's a dangerous fighter and he's got a little momentum. But short notice, as big as he is, that weight cut's and attacks him. And because of that, I got to go Carlston Harris at 170. I think he's going to probably get a stoppage win in the second or third round. As far as the betting lines, it's minus 300 for Harris, plus 250 for Gooden. I need to pull up best fight odds real quick. Let's see. I don't even know why I grabbed the parlay thing. I wasn't trying to parlay anything up, but you know what? It is what it is. Let's find the odds. Oh, yeah, we just have money line. Harris Gooden. I'm only seeing the money line odds right now. I do think the knockout prop could be playable. Inside the distance, very playable. Carlston Harris should win the fight against a short notice Jared Gooden. This is a bad matchup on short notice, man. What the fuck? You're going to jump in on short notice? Holy shit. Respect to Gooden. But I think he's in big trouble. Big trouble. Big trouble. AJ's super savage picks. You think Harris got this? I agree. Copenhagen Wintergreen. Holy fuck. You're a savage if you rip those. Belmont Mintz. Who the fuck are these guys? Carlston Harris at one point had a bit of momentum, but then Shavkat Rakhmonov ripped his head clean off and killed him. Harris might be a parlay. Might be a parlay piece. The people in the chat are 79% towards Harris. Yeah, I don't feel like Gooden would be a good dog stab because he's coming in on short notice. And, I mean, he's a big welterweight. That weight cut's not going to be easy for him. And I think for that reason, I got to go knockout probably for Carlston Harris. I'll say KO official prediction. What's good, Psycho, my guy? What's good? Let me close out the poll here for our first fight of the night with 80% of the people on Carlston Harris. I think you people are thinking the right thing. We're on the same, you know what I'm saying? We're on the same side, and I think that's the A side. Excuse me. All right, let's get to this next fight. I'm pulling everything up, man. I'm pulling everything up. I do think he misses weight, too. All right. Let's get to it. Tyson Nam, Bruno Silva. The pick is Bruno Silva. As I sit here, like it looks like I'm really pondering the pick. Not so much. I'm just more thinking how this fight goes, right? I originally have talked about it. I guess I've talked about it a fuckload of times now with Mike Finch. I talked about it by myself on Sunday. I think Bruno Silva is going to be nasty and close for a Tyson Nam and can definitely hit him with big shots. I picked KO earlier in the week on Silva. I don't know. I feel less confident with the knockout right now sitting on this matchup. But let's note this. Tyson Nam is a flyweight that's about to be 40 in 6 months. That's old for the weight class. Bruno Silva is an improving vet, gritty motherfucker. I think Bruno Silva wins. Method of victory, I lean at knockout because Silva's one of those guys that can crack at 125, as is Tyson Nam. And I think youth is going to be a factor here, and Silva finds the chin. So we're riding with KO for Bruno Silva. As far as the lines, Bruno Silva is minus 188 best value. Tyson Nam at plus 179. Let's see. Bruno Silva by KO, prop plus 325. I don't hate. I don't love. I think it's worth mentioning, though. Bruno Silva is like the 2-1 favorite here. He's coming off a bit of a layoff, but I do think he gets it done over Tyson Nam at this point. Let's see what the people are thinking. You guys are all over Bruno Silva. It's actually a lot more dominant than I expected. Just blaze, AJ. Can you bet for them to miss weight? I don't know. I've never seen it, actually. If there is an option, I mean, fuck it. Do it. When he wins, remember the Nam. All right, Justin. All right. Tyson Nam is 39. If Bruno Silva loses, he cannot belong in the UFC. I don't know if I'm going to go as far as to say he can't belong in the UFC because Ode Osborne got laid out by Nam, and then Ode Osborne just got a win over Charles Johnson in a close fight. Under 1.5, well, I'll never advise the under 1.5 for flyweights. I can't. You think it's going to be an easy card to profit? Hey, listen, I hope so. I like the confidence, bro. Silva by decision is how I'm going. I respect that. Martinez submission. Saeed had a really close last fight. You like Martinez by sub? It's a few fights from now, but I think Martinez is very live dog. Nam is live, no doubt about it, Justin. I just think he falls a bit short. Yeah, I'm picking the side of Bruno Silva. Psycho, you like Nam inside distance? Okay. 70% of the people are going with Bruno Silva here in the chat. 30% on Nam. I'll close out the poll and we'll keep running up. But yeah, my official pick going to be Bruno Silva, and I'll say he gets a stoppage. Next fight of the night. We got Gravely and Henry getting ready to throw down. Gravely and Henry. Boom. All right, Tony Gravely versus Victor Henry. I think Victor Henry is going to be the more proficient and technical striker, whereas Gravely is going to be more powerful. Physical strength, I lean it towards Gravely. Wrestling, I lean it to Gravely, but he's not like a really good, consistent takedown artist who then really can easily control opponents. So I think that Victor Henry's got a real chance to win this fight. The win over Hannibal Charlos is still a solid W to have. Tony Gravely, he's always a difficult out. Javid Basharat beat him in the last one. I got to go Victor Henry to win. I'm picking him. I think Victor Henry can take this thing. I'll say decision. I expect it to go long. I expect moments for both men. But I think Henry will touch him up a bit from distance. I do think Gravely's going to come to this fight with the intention of really trying to get in close on Henry. I think that's his method of victory, is get inside, hold, clinch, make it dirty, takedowns. But I think Victor Henry can get him. Not like my most confident pick of the card, but I am picking Victor Henry to win by decision over Tony Gravely. As far as the odds, Gravely is like plus 125, Henry minus 135. I don't blame anyone who's on the Gravely side because Victor Henry, his last fight was less than impressive against a 40-year-old Assunção. Granted, it's still Assunção. That's still the best guy Victor Henry ever fought. And I think Henry can beat a Tony Gravely here. And I mean, yeah, record-wise, they are actually pretty close, right? 22-6, 23-8. Good guys, man. They're solid scrappers. I like the fight. I like Victor Henry's chances to win against Gravely. Yeah, good chance that he pulls it off by decision. Decision win for Henry is plus 210. So like that 2-1, I really enjoy here. I like the 2-1. Yeah, we're going with Victor Henry to get the win. Fucking poll is 50-50 though. Charles Johnson was robbed, but he did rob Nurmagomedov, so I guess it's karma. Maybe a little bit of karma. I was back and forth on that one. It was a Bilal Mohammed saying, remember the name? Gravely around better than the Jungle Boy. You see, I think you mean Gravely all around better than Jungle Boy. How is it? It's karma. He's not a judge, lol. You got Henry. Okay, you think Gravely puts Henry down late? I question Henry's power to put Gravely down with shots. Fair, man. Fair. 3 Nurmos fighting in a week. In what order would you put them for a chance to win? I'd say Usman first. Yeah, I agree. Usman at the top. Abubakar is off, though. He's not fighting. Gravely IQ slows down when he goes too fast. He needs to slow the fight down, but he likes to explode. If Gravely touches Henry like Ralph did, he's putting him out. I don't think so, man. I don't think he's putting him out. I was high on Henry after beating Hani, but damn, he looked bad last time. Listen, doesn't mean he couldn't look good again. I think he's going to beat Tony Gravely here. The chat has it at 50-50. You guys have it even Stevens right here. Holy shit. Respect. Respect to the people having it even. Yeah, listen to the Black Wizards. Drop the likes for your boy. Yeah, guys, run those likes up. If you're watching the stream and you're enjoying, make sure to smash the hell out of that like button. We're picking Victor Henry to win by a decision, as is the chat. Let's keep running to the next fight. The ladies going after it. Let me throw up the poll here. Let's throw that fucking poll up, lad. Fuck it with the poll. Just gotta make sure I got these spellings down right. Yeah, the ladies ready to go after it here, and we got some good spelling on this one. We got JJ Aldrich versus Ariane Lipski. Listen, Lipski's just way too inconsistent. The pick is Aldrich for me. I think she's going to be able to control her against the cage. I could see her taking her down. I can see her working from the top position and getting a ground and pound stoppage, maybe a submission. Lipski got ground and pound TKO'd in a crucifix position from Antonina Shevchenko. Antonina Shevchenko is a pure striker. Aldrich is going to fuck Lipski up when they go to the floor. I'm picking Aldrich. Confident pick. She should definitely get the win here. As far as the money line odds, Aldrich is minus 350 best value. Lipski's at plus 315. Looking towards, okay, Aldrich wins by a decision, plus 100. Nah, let's go knockout. Aldrich by knockout, plus 375. I think the ground and pound stoppage is live. Look, knockout lost to Priscilla Cachoeira. She got dropped. Montina De La Rosa, ground and pound. Antonina Shevchenko, ground and pound. You see she has a win over Mandy Mid-Bum, who's Mandy Bum. Luana Carolina knee bar. Come on, man. Carolina is as awkward as fuck and just a weird fighter. Yeah, I think we got a good chance that Aldrich can get her here. We're going Aldrich for the win to beat the Queen of Violence. Superior grappling should be what leads her way onto victory. So, yeah, Aldrich. I do think KO plus 375. There's also sub at plus 800. I'll mention both. Then I'll throw inside distance at you for plus 210. I like inside distance a lot because there is a chance Aldrich could potentially win by sub. But you see, Aldrich has a lot of wins, right? Decision, the Courtney Casey split. This outstanding win is more like, wow, okay, that's a good W. Jillian Robertson is a good win to have. She's a dangerous girl on the come up with really nasty grappling. I mean, she just murdered fucking Rose. I think Aldrich wins this fight. And I think there's a chance she gets a finish. Does she play it safe and win a decision? Sure, there's a chance of it. Am I confident in Turkalj? No, I'm not. Aldrich is 92% of the people's pick. Problem is Aldrich can't finish a sandwich. Nah, I get that. That's fair. She might just play it safe and just hold her down, man. Let's go is right, dude. Them odds got blown out of proportion here. They're wide as fuck. And we got 92% of the people in the chat picking JJ Aldrich. Hello. Hello, gray shirt, my guy. Mason No Legs Jones. I'm wheelchair bound. Well, hey, listen, I hope you're all right, my man. I hope you're doing good. Regardless of that. All right. Aldrich to pick. High confidence. If you guys watched this week's Best MMA Bets yesterday, you would have already known that. So plug to one of my other shows. Let me shout it out. All right, let's get the poll up for this one. I think everybody knows the way this fight is going to go. Like, if I see this poll at less than like 90% towards one side, I think you guys are trolling me. I think you guys are trolling then. I won't believe it, to be honest with you. This is a one fucking sided. Come on. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. It's one sided. I can't even. Oh my God. Holy shit. I can't fucking figure out how to copy and paste this shit. What am I, stuck in 2003? Holy fuck. Oh. 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 All right. All right. I just saw some motherfucker picked Cannetti. You're crazy. All right. Mario Bautista should fucking destroy your boy. Destroy Cannetti. Easy money. listen, Guido Cannetti is 43, and I'm all good. I'm all like happy for him that he's fighting in the UFC, that he's scrapping at 43, because that just shouldn't happen. Makes sense, though. He's only got 16 fights at 43. He's going to get ran out of the fucking room by Mario Bautista. I think on the ground, Bautista's got an edge. I think in the stand-up, Bautista's got the edge. Cannetti has beaten two guys that are released from the UFC, albeit impressive wins. Beat Moutinho, Facet O'Malley, and he fucked up Randy Costa too, which, you know, that's a legit thing to do. Like, Guido Cannetti can strike, but Mario Bautista should take this fight where he's most comfortable. I think that's going to be the round. I think Mario Bautista probably wins by a submission. I could see ground and pound. I see Mario Bautista with a one-sided victory here, man. Yeah, man, come on. He's got a lot of subs. The Jay Perrin decision. That you know what? This didn't age well after how bad Raul Rosas beat him up. But hey, listen. Mario Bautista ain't no Raul Rosas just yet. I'm picking Mario Bautista to win. He should fuck Guido Cannetti up. I think ground and pound. I think submission. I'll pick officially sub. Cannetti's a dangerous striker, but he's outmatched. The odds, though, are a little wide. Minus 950 is a stupid tag for this fight. Plus 650, Cannetti the dog. Yeah, the bookies are like doubling down, or like Bautista definitely going to win. As if Cannetti does pull that off, that'd be crazy. Cannetti's got that juicy dog value, so some people I think are more likely to throw down on him and lose, because I really think it's going to be hard for Bautista to fumble this bag. Bautista to win by sub, minus 107. Bautista to win by KO, plus 255. I do think submission. This is one of those fights that might be a little bit more on the unbettable side, sadly. But yeah, I'm picking Mario Bautista with high confidence. Like, come on, bro. This should not be a close fight. Everybody in the chat should pretty much agree. I see 80% on Bautista. Some of you are sick. Some of you are sick. You picked Guido to even it out? All right. You think Lipski gets cut when she loses? Agreed. I like Bautista by sub, second round. Those odds aren't right. Cannetti is Ev. I think you mean Cannetti's even. I think the odds should be like more like minus 300. 3-1. 3-1 would be fair. You think Cannetti by a decision? Fight to start round 2 odds. Let me look. Fight to start round 2. Fight to start round 2. Plus 110. Plus money for fight to start round 2. We're going the side of Bautista. You guys know this. Come on. You're picking Cannetti too. I was sitting there on the beach of Spain getting served grapes by Miss Costa Rica, and I was like, why not bet him? All right, good luck, homie. Good luck. Bautista, 76% of the people's pick. Closer than I think it should be, but the odds, money line, are way too wide. Don't add this to your parlays. All right, Stephen D. You think no decision is best? I like under. I like the under. What's the under sitting at for this fight? The under 2.5 is minus 280. Under 1.5 minus 130. Let's go. We're picking Mario Bautista. Now let's get to this next fight. Oh, shit. Let me throw the poll up. All right, it's Sedriques Dumas versus Josh Fremd. I think Sedriques Dumas gets him. I feel like he's kind of, I don't know, somewhat being built up, right? They're giving him the guy that, as many fights as he has, I've never been overly impressed by. This is with Josh Fremd. I'm picking Dumas, obviously. I thought about calling Dumas. At one point, I was thinking Dumas. Maybe I was like, do I lock him up this week? But I decided to go with the side of Dumas. I think that him to win by sub is possible, knockout is possible. You see he's got stoppages, guillotine. He's got a decision there, head kick, KO. I think that Sedriques Dumas can win this fight against Josh Fremd. The athleticism edge, Fremd a bit hittable. Granted, Fremd's not an easy guy to fuck up. I mean, he went the distance with Alexander Hernandez. Badly knocked out also by Rodriguez, fucking RoboCop. I think Dumas beats him. I think Dumas could sub him. Tresean Gore strangled him. I think we could see Dumas strangle him too. I'm picking Sedriques Dumas to win this fight. As far as the odds, Dumas is minus 185. It's plus 180 for Josh Fremd. Dumas by sub, plus 325. Under 1.5, minus 100. Under 2.5, minus 190. I do think there's a stoppage here. I'm going to pick Dumas to get the finish against Josh Fremd. He's a little more explosive, dangerous, and maybe even a little slicker with the striking too. I think we go one way over here, baby. One way. What pick do you have, who? You pick fight doesn't go distance and Mario by sub. All right, I see you, bro. You got Dumas by sub. I'm with you, bro. Am I not doing Bellator anymore? I'm trying to squeeze it in, bro. I was thinking I'd definitely do a fight companion. And even if I don't get the picks out in time, I could give you that. But I'll give you my Bellator leans at the end of this video. Don't worry. Yeah, Argentinian fighters are tough, man. Dumas is 87% of the people's pick. Fremd at 13. We're riding with Dumas. I think under in the Dumas fight as well, yeah. I think Sedriques Dumas. And I like the under. All right. Only a couple prelim fights left. Then we get to this main card. Bow. Yo. Let's get into it. It's Raphael Assunção versus Davey Grant. My pick here is Davey Grant. I like the kickboxing. Dangerous boxing overall, too. And I also like that he's not 40 years old. I know he's not a young fighter for bantamweight either at 37, but I think that he could touch up Assunção. I think he's got a little bit of a striking speed edge. I don't know, Assunção at this point. I know he got a win in the last one against Victor Henry, who I picked to get a win on this card. I don't know. I just think that Davey Grant can get him. Good combos in close from Davey Grant. Powerful hooks. A very scrappy type of fighter. Whereas you look at Assunção on the other side, he's more of a, well-rounded and technical guy. But he had a bad losing streak recently. Yeah, it was top contenders. But come on, there's a lot of losses here. There's a lot of wear and tear. Davey Grant's scrappy, man. Marlon Vera decision. Adrian Yanez split decision. Lee Smoker, he knocked him out, which was clean. He's having competitive fights against good prospects. I think he beats Assunção. I'm going Davey Grant to win by decision. Should be a fun fight. I'm going with Davey. As far as the odds, minus 130. Davey Grant. Assunção plus 122. Grant to win by a decision. My official pick. Plus 255. Davey Grant, my side. I think Davey Grant, the A side. Davey Grant, the side we going. Davey Grant, the side we going. I would KO AJ a midget. Well, listen, Beetlejuice. You're the greatest of all time, Mr. Beetlejuice. I'm not picking on you. I'm not picking on you, bro. I'm not picking on you, bro. You're on Raphael. All right, respect. Rip a bong hit AJ, bro. If we hit 70 live likes, I'll do it, man. But I'm not doing it for any less. We're only at 27 likes with over 114 people in here. So if you want a bong hit, we got to run that shit all the way up to 70, man. So you guys got to start smashing that like button for the stream. Yeah, Beatles. Yeah, that's the real Beetlejuice, too. You think Grant's too stiff for you to pick? All right. You like Grant to win. I'd be more confident for him to receive some shillings from Lad Debt from Down Out Pub, but he should win. All right, my man. All right, my man. Grant is 63% of the people's pick. I got him winning this fight. We're riding with Davey Grant to get the W. Davey Grant for the win. Davey Grant, the pick from me, brother. I picked this guy. Yeah, I mean, Assunção at one point was a pretty high-level contender, but he's not now. He's not. Let's get to the next fight. Strangely, this is the featured prelim. That's kind of weird, right? Not a lot of name value on the featured prelim fight. I think Nam versus Bruno Silva could be a better featured prelim, but I guess they're trying to build a heavyweight. I guess I understand. Trying to build up a heavyweight. Trying to sell him a little bit. All right. The poll is up and the fight is going down. It's Łukasz Brzeski versus Carl Williams. I'm picking Carl Williams to win. I think that he has an advantage in speed with the boxing. I feel as though he has the better wrestling. And I feel like coming up from light heavyweight is just an advantage overall to fight a heavyweight, especially a small heavyweight. Brzeski is a legit heavyweight, but he weighs 236. Carl Williams was 233 last time out. So similar size for these two, but one, had some success at light heavy. That's a factor. Light heavyweight fighters, I think, go up to heavyweight and do notoriously well. Maybe not at the creme de la creme level. Obviously, John Jones, Daniel Cormier. Different examples. I'm talking about back end. I know OSP lost moving up, but we've seen light heavyweight and heavyweight champions. Randy Couture back in the day. Ryan Bader from Bellator. Even though you say, oh, it's Bellator, he's still beating heavyweights that are better than a Brzeski. I think Carl Williams is getting it done. I'm picking Carl Williams. I feel as though he will get his hand raised by a unanimous decision. I don't think that he's going to get the finish. Not that he couldn't get the finish, but I don't think Brzeski's going down easy in this fight. So I expect Williams landing takedowns, competitive striking, little speed edge, unanimous decision. We're going with Carl Williams. As far as the odds for this fight, Williams is at minus 200, Brzeski at plus 200. Carl Williams by decision, plus 190. I expect the wrestling to be his saving grace in this fight. So we're going with the side of Carl Williams to get the win. And let's see what the chat is thinking. What are the polls looking like for this one? Williams is 73%. That makes sense to me. I see how it's at 73. Yeah, it's a sensible number, 73%. Okay. All right. Shout out Pat Berry. Get those likes up so we can blaze. Listen, those people got to smash those likes, man. Yeah, we want that 70 likes up in here. You agree with the pick? Let's go, my dog. Thumbs up from the monster. That's the pick. Williams' decision. If fight goes over. I agree. Smash a like. Carl seems to be a good. The side seems to be good. Early too. I didn't like how Williams gassed in his Contender Series fight. As no respect, my brother, but you shouldn't be happy to enjoy a bong rip, and the likes will easily call in on their own. Should be happy to enjoy a bong rip, and the likes will easily call me in on their own. I don't know what you mean, Nicky Sasson. I didn't really understand how you worded it, bro. I'm not offended by it. I genuinely don't understand. Like international rules, like World Cup, Poland losing to Atlanta, Georgia. Williams at 74% of the people's pick. He is my pick. We're on the same side, baby. We're on the same side, baby. You're rocked up, bro. You're always rocked up, Stephen D. Fucking rock solid, bro. All right, let's get ready for this next one. First fight on the main card. Make sure you guys smash that like button. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe. It's Vitor Petrino versus Anton Turkalj. I'm picking Vitor Petrino to beat him. I think he's going to get a KO here. I think Turkalj is going to come looking to try to take Petrino to the floor, which he should, because Petrino hits really fucking hard. I see Turkalj getting caught. I have a hard time seeing him finishing Petrino. I see Petrino touching Turkalj and knocking him out, even if Turkalj has some success early with the grappling. And I do think Turkalj will try to strike a bit. I don't think he'll be as fearful as maybe he should be with the fucking power on the opposite side of him. Turkalj can stand up and kickbox a little bit. I think here, though, with Petrino, you're putting yourself in like high risk. Like Petrino in this picture doesn't even look like that anymore. The dude's traps are like up to here. He looks huge. That looks like Petrino when he was like 16. Petrino's going to get it done, guys. Petrino's my pick. I'm assuming that it's probably a lot of your picks. I'll look at the chat in a moment. I want to bring up the odds, though. Petrino, money line, minus 105. Near Pick'em's fight, Turkalj, plus 102. Petrino to win by KO, plus 185. Petrino to win by KO, plus 185, I think is the way. If you can find it, it's obviously you see plus 140 there. It depends where you go. But I like the KO side for Petrino in this fight. Money line is not bad either. He's a value bet and a knockout prop. I like it. I like Petrino to win. I think he's flattening Turkalj. The people are on Turkalj 66%. You have liquid diarrhea. Any tips on what would help with that? Bro, I'm no doctor, bro. Someone in the chat probably got you. Shoei and Bomb. Let's fucking go, AJ. JK, my guy. Jan, 4th round KO. Pretty possible. This is a good hedge. Vitor by KO or Anton minus 110. I think Petrino knocks him out. You think I owe you 400? I don't think so, my man. Petrino KO. I'm fired up too, AJ. Let's go. Grappling match. You think you're going to see a grappling match in this fight, you're saying? Petrino to win on Tapology, but staying away from betting this one. I think he's more of the value line, the knockout prop. Petrino right-hand KO. I like it. Petrino seems like a can crusher. We'll find out, man. We shall find out. Petrino seems like a can crusher. Yo, John Jones' cellmate getting shouted out by the socially awkward Juru. Eat a banana? You're kidding, bro? Belongs in a Game of Thrones? You talking about Turkalj belongs in a Game of Thrones? I could see that. You'll find me. I'll find you, AJ. You, me, like $600. If you want to give me $600, I'll take it. Sounds no good for the parlay. If you're going for value line, you'd play it for like the more Hail Mary side. But the straight, I'm trying to really fucking make sure I hit on this one. I don't think it's your best bet. I don't think it's your best bet, brother. 65%, 63% of the people are on Petrino. 63 fucking percent on Petrino. I'm picking Petrino to get it done. Knockout. Let's keep running up the card. Martinez. Let's go. All right. Said Nurmagomedov versus Jonathan Martinez. I'm going to fuck up people's heads with this one. The dog's got fire breath in him. The dragon, Jonathan Martinez, bro. I got some smoke coming out of my mouth as I'm saying it. Jonathan Martinez should get the win, guys. It's going to be an upset. I know Said is a difficult fight. But I do think Jonathan Martinez matches him in the striking and defensively is going to be sound enough in the grappling. Who's more powerful? I would say Jonathan Martinez. Now, Nurmagomedov is a very good fighter. Jonathan Martinez is too, though. We're going to learn a lot about both these guys with this fight because 28, 30, similar primes of their careers right now for both. For Nurmagomedov, how he looks here, I think does dictate his ceiling. For Martinez, I'm going to say about the same. I'm going to pick Martinez to get a competitive decision in what should be a very hard fight, but he wins it. I broke my own rule against, picking against the fucking OVs, man. Martinez plus 215. Nurmagomedov minus 240. I'm going with the Martinez side by decision. Call me fucking crazy. We shall see. I got to go with the dangerous southpaw. I think he can find shots, body kicks. I think he can pull this thing off. Martinez to win by a decision is plus 380. Martinez by KO at plus 750. That's like a blind Hail Mary. But I could see him landing a left body kick on the money and somehow getting a TKO. Like there is a 1 in, a fucking 700 chance that he pulls that off. And maybe we get that. But I'll pick Martinez as money line better. Win by decision officially. Jonathan Martinez to upset Nurmagomedov. And it seems like you people in the chat are surprised. You're on the same side. UFC by decision, but Martinez is live. I agree, Robert Tarver. I do think he's very live. Tough fight. Dude, Saeed's not an easy fight. AJ, I appreciate you, bro. Hey, I appreciate you, bag flipper. YouTube should have a feature where you can see previous poll results in the live stream. I couldn't agree more. I wish they had that, bro. I wish they had it. It's 56% on Nurmagomedov. You look like Q of the Impractical Jokers with that hat. It's fucking hilarious. That's funny as fuck, dude. That's great. What's your pick for Carlston versus Jared Gooden? I'm picking the side of Carlston Harris to win. Gooden coming in on short notice. He's a naturally pretty big welterweight and has fought at middleweight before. I got to go the side of the guy who's not taking on short notice, Harris. You think that Nurmagomedov's going to choke him out? I don't think Nurmagomedov's choking him out. If Nurmagomedov's winning, I don't think that he's choking him out. I think that we're going to see Jonathan Martinez pull off a competitive decision. AJ, brother, I've been tuning in more and more. Super needed today. Appreciate your breakdowns very much. Hey, Invincible, my guy. I'm glad that I can, give you some fucking entertainment for the good hour or so that I'm live here. You know who I'm on about then? I know exactly who you're talking about. Q from Impractical Jokers. I could see what you're saying. Now, I'm prettier than him, but I appreciate it. Jonathan Martinez, dog money, like plus 215. He's going to be my pick. The people in the polls are slightly on Nurmagomedov at 58%. 58% for Nurmagomedov. Martinez is a live dog. He's fucking fighting. He's fucking fighting. Sean V with a very great point, which I'm glad that he pointed this out. He has like 2 takedown attempts in UFC. Saeed Nurmagomedov, people see Nurmagomedov and they think, oh, that's Khabib's cousin. No. Let me make this clear. Saeed Nurmagomedov is a dog fighter. Okay? He fights out of that team. He's not with Team Eagle. Doesn't mean he can't wrestle. Doesn't mean he doesn't have grappling. But he's not Team Khabib. Just to note that. Yes, the same last name. What do you think about P-Head Machado getting folded in half? I want to see him versus Masvidal. I would watch him versus Masvidal. That's dangerous for him. I think he'd get knocked out. You are better looking, less homeless looking. I'll give you that. Thank you, Socially Awkward Juru, my guy. My man. Let's keep running up. I'm actually more excited for this next fight than maybe any fight on the card. And you guys will find out why in just a moment. Just a fucking moment. Just discovered this channel. Love the vibe you put out. Best and blessed, boss. Hey, Alex Duckwall, my guy. Welcome to the channel, man. I appreciate you tuning in. Hopefully you subscribe too. Keep it locked in at MMA Experts. You guys, the people that follow know I literally do content every day. Not figuratively, literally. Like it's actually true. Every day there's content dropping. So you don't want to miss a video or a stream. And I'm live for the whole UFC card. So you definitely got to tune into the Fight Companion. Let's talk about this fight, though. Next matchup. It's Austin Lingo, Ricardo Ramos. Yes, I'm picking Austin Lingo. You guys know he's my dog of the week if you've been following the channel throughout the week and you know where my takes are at for each and every one of these fights. I think Austin Lingo can box. I think Ramos breaks. I think Lingo can bring pressure to him and pull off a decision. Now, Lingo's last loss was only 3 fights ago, also 3 years ago. Yes, he's been out a while. But Ramos in his last fight beat Danny Chavez, and then before that he lost to Tuhugov, who's no longer even with the promotion. I think Austin Lingo can pull this one out. I think he's a very live underdog. I also think that the betting odds in this fight are lacking any sense. Why is Austin Lingo upwards of plus 325 and Ramos at minus 350? How much is not that guy? Like, come on. This is a guy who recently lost it to Hugov. He's been stopped a couple of times. He makes stupid mistakes and sometimes fights with a very low fight IQ, like throwing behind the leg kicks, like behind the lead leg kicks. Weird shit. Austin Lingo, going to be the pick. I'll say he gets a knockout in the later rounds. Probably 3rd round, maybe 2nd though. Plus 700 Lingo by KO. Moneyline Lingo, like I said, like plus 325. I'm going for the dog in this one. I think that he beats Ricardo Ramos. There's breakability with Ramos, and I think that Austin Lingo could be a very, very live dog. Very, 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 very live dog. Very live dog. I wanted to go Martinez, but I really don't think he got any real grappling ability other than he can clinch. I'm just not feeling it. Hey, but remember, this is a different style of Nurmagomedov. This is not a Team Khabib. Yeah, but are you to the point, no fluff? Hey, thank you, Alex Duck. Oh, my God. I try to give the pick right away and then break it down. Lingo ready to make a statement. I agree. I think Hamosh is going to wrestle. He said he would grapple him. Listen, Hamosh might say he's going to grapple him, but nothing tells me Hamosh has these top-tier wrestling skills where he's going to be able to manhandle Austin Lingo for 3 rounds. I see Lingo fending off takedowns and touching him up. I think Lingo can pull it off for an upset. I think Lingo can find his punches. The people got it mad close in the chat. 47%, 53%. New to the channel, really enjoy. Hey, Derek Myers, my guy. The content, I think Saeed can out kickbox Martinez. Fair. I totally understand picking Saeed Nurmagomedov. I get it. I always pick the OV for the most part. But I just had this feeling with Jonathan Martinez this week, and I got to go from how I feel with the pick, man. I'm going 2 back-to-back dogs, which I'll be honest, I don't like that they're back-to-back. When I broke down this card and made my picks, these were not back-to-back underdogs. Not saying that changes anything, but there is weird superstitions. Like, what the fuck? 2 back-to-back dogs out of the whole card. They got to come through and the rest are favorites. Luck be a lady, bro. Give me luck. If he's going to take the back and strangle Lingo, listen, if he does that, I will shout you out, Gary Freeman, on the stream, all right? Hamosh, 54%. Lingo, 46%. Not to get off topic, but you got an early opinion on Oliveira versus Dariush? Yeah, I'm picking Dariush right now. You don't think Lingo's as good as I think? We'll see. We'll find out. We shall find out, brother. Jan is a fan favorite, but I don't get why I don't like him the way fans do. Listen, bro, we all have our different fan favorite fighters. Like, every fan is different. Every person's different. You're going to love some, hate others. You don't have to go with the mainstream. Have your favorite fighters that you like. They don't have to be ones that anybody fucking likes. Understand the pick. He looked great against Cub. I'm going Spann as my dog. Respect, bro. Respect. You made me want to stay out of this fight nonetheless. I did bet on both fighters. Hey, good luck, homie. Good luck, my man, El Yurod. Let's go. All right, let's keep running up. We got more. We got more. The poll obviously went the way of Hamosh. Not surprised. Closer than I thought, though. You guys have it at 55%. Let's get the poll up for this fight. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Getting the poll up right now. Right now. I fell into a burning ring of fire. Cause it burns, burns, burns. The ring of fire. Nikita Krylov versus Ryan Superman Spann. Okay, so I broke this fight down a while ago. Originally, I broke this shit down, and it was a main event, 5-round fight at light heavyweight. It's a catchweight 215, okay? I think Krylov can pull it off, but my confidence in Krylov from when I broke the fight down weeks ago, and that was a main event, to now, is down. I do feel less confident about it. I want to see the weigh-ins for this fight. I really need to see how they face off because I'm worried. Krylov was a little sick, under the weather. How's that body going to respond? I don't know. There's a little bit of concern. I feel like I have to stick to my guns, and I'm still going to pick Krylov. But I'll be honest, guys. Keep your eye out on this pick because as we get closer to the fight, maybe things change here. Maybe things fucking change. My official prediction, though, from what I've seen, tape, how I feel, where I've been at, is Krylov by submission. I'm not straying away from my pick. Ryan Spann's dangerous, but he's not proven he can go long, and he is breakable and finishable. Krylov, hard to break, very consistent, and I think a dangerous guy. Minus 165 Krylov, plus 150 for Ryan Spann. Looking at Krylov to win by submission, my official prediction, it's plus 340 best value. So something to note, if you got Krylov to win by sub, it's going to be that plus 340. Should be a fun ass fight. I'm excited for this one actually. This is a real hype one for me. You give me Joey Diaz vibes, LOL, you the GOAT. Hey, thank you K-Bones23. I really appreciate that, man. Joey's a fucking legend. Johnny Cash. Yeah, I had to sing a little Johnny Cash for you guys. You got Spann by finish. Respect. What do you know about Johnny Cash? I know that he's a great musician, and I know he's a man of God. Spann is rejuvenated. Will win by finish. I respect your side, Mr. Salindo. Does weed feel better than beer? It's different than that. Definitely different. Different. Hard to compare. Spann's a quitter. Anthony Smith, you know my name. Spann by club and sub or Krylov by decision. I'm trusting Spann to get it done early. Respect for you going that side, who? Krylov is consistent. That's why I'm going Krylov. I think the weight does favor Spann. Yeah, he's a little bit thicker. I get that. You like weed over beer all day? Well, yeah. I mean, you guys know. If you're asking which one I'm picking over one, yeah, I'll say the reefer, man. The reefer is not going to fuck you up like alcohol will. It's definitely a little easier on the system. You recover from it better. You're not getting hungover. You're not fucking destroying your insides. The way Krylov shoots, he leaves his neck. Yeah, listen, I get it. But Ryan Spann, I don't think he's pulling it off against Krylov. Superman Spann, though, is a big pick in the chat. 74%. You quit drinking? Listen, it's hard to, I know, Psycho, you're on that fitness journey, bro. It's not easy to make gains while you're drinking, bro. I honestly rarely drink. Like, I would say my drinking is down from, like, I would have a beer, like, I don't know, not a beer, like 3 beers, let's say, on, like, you know, a random night of the week to 0, bro. I don't drink right now at all. I haven't been doing the shootings because I don't drink. I don't drink anymore, man. I'm trying to get in the best shape of my life, man. So it's hard to be drinking. So you can smoke reefer and be in great shape. Dudes who drink a lot, Krylov is a bad fight IQ. I'm picking Krylov to win. You think easy KO for Spann? All right, Lock Up Raw. Listen, tune into the Fight Companion, and you can get bragging rights. I'll bring you on the screen, and I'll shout you out if Krylov gets knocked out, all right? Getting jacked as fuck. You ain't drank in 3 years. Good man. Good man. Weeds your PED. Gets your mind to work. I know a lot of dudes that work out stoned. I personally rarely work out stoned because I really feel like it doesn't allow me to push maximal weight, but it does give you a great mind-muscle connection. So if you're going light, I get it. If you're looking for more reps, personally, I can't push heavy, bro. Fuck. Not with weed. Doesn't Krylov have a war and a country defend? Nah, he's a fighter. He's in the UFC. You'll be there, homie, my man. I'll shout you out if you pull it off for real. What's Usman's cycle? I don't know. I don't know, man. Because if you look at USADA, like, they have a pretty intense testing protocol. I really don't fucking know. Some of your homies come stoned to Muay Thai. I could see that being a good time. I could see that being a lot of fun, bro. You just chilling. You just flowing. God told me if I stop putting the bottle down, my girl from Selma Hayek to Snooki on my eyes. Snooki in your eyes. All right, Spann is 74%. That's the people's pick. I'm on the other side of you, though, guys. We're on the opposite sides of the barrel. I'm going with Nikita Krylov, but I understand you Spann side. I get it, and he's plus money, too. All right, next fight on the card, it's Alexander Volkov versus Alexander Romanov. I fucking went ballsy this week, and I joined my guy Mike Finch, and we both have Romanov as our locks this week. Hopefully that doesn't fucking bite us in the ass. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Romanov versus fucking Volkov. Drago Volkov. Drago. Brother, he's the guy. Easy money. Alexander Volkov versus Alexander Romanov. My pick, as I said, Romanov. I'm confident he pulls this thing off because of a massive grappling advantage. What I want to see from Romanov, and I do expect him to fix some things after his last fight, is a bit more patience. Not picking up your opponent and throwing him around like a ragdoll constantly. Sure, it's great you can do that, and if you get the finish, it looks fucking epic. But when you gas yourself out after slaughtering your opponent in the first round, and then you lose a fight because of it. I'm referring to his last fight against Marcin Tybura, where he manhandled Marcin Tybura in the first round, gassed out, lost the second and third. That fight was a draw, though. He lost the fight officially. It was a draw. The real scorecard is a draw. That first round was a 10-8, and you can't tell me otherwise. It was a manhandling. Romanov is capable of so much. Patience is going to be a key, and that comes with getting higher level experience. Now he knows, oh shit, I gassed in that fight. Fuck. I put it on him too much. Let me chill. With Volkov, you don't have as good of grappling skills, though. I think that Romanov's going to get Volkov down and submit him. I'm going first round sub, Alexander Romanov. I'm riding with the boogeyman on the come up. Romanov minus 145. Volkov plus 135. I like the sub side for Romanov. Romanov to win by submission is plus 270. Yeah, let's go, baby. We're riding Romanov to get things done. I think he pulls this thing out. I think he gets it done, guys. Let's see. You're rolling with Romanov, but I'm terrified. Brother, stay calm, brother. Stay calm, brother. Romanov by decision. You like rolling stone but not sparring or hitting pads. That makes sense, right? Because I feel like rolling, it's like easy to just flow. Whereas when you're fucking throwing shots, I don't know. It's just, it's different. I'm okay with being sold for BJJ, but not striking. I agree, bro. I've sparred high on weed before. It wasn't like a fucking war spar. It was just good work. But in boxing, but holy shit, bro. Like, I don't know. It can either cause you to have the best performance ever because you don't give a fuck, or you can overthink it. You're like, damn, if I throw this one shot and then he lands that shot, and then if I try to block and then I throw this guy and then he lands, he might knock me flat out. Fuck, if I get knocked out, that'll suck. Like, I start overthinking the fuck out of punches coming at my face with weed, man. Romanov all day last fight. Should have been a draw. Elevation got his cardio. Look what Aspinall did to Volkov. I'm very much agreeing with you on that, my friend. You got Romanov decision. Let's see. You had to pick at least one OV. Yeah, we're going to OV, baby. He looked bad shape in the Espino fight as well, in my opinion. Yeah, but Espino's also a monster grappler. And I think Espino is one of the biggest busts in MMA history. Not because of his skills, but because he really, I don't think, loves the game. And he started too late. It can help with muscle connection, but it throws off globular stability, a.k.a. making you unbalanced. I feel sharp. Sometimes hitting the bat, other times uncoordinated. Tarzan Strickland, you said that so beautifully. Exactly how I feel. It's like your feet don't feel fully under you. I don't know how bros do it. They're fucking crazy. You just go out there, get stoned, and spar. You're a savage. If you have a heart, smash the like. Yeah, listen to Houdini beats. He's right. Good fight. Romanov striking Volkov. True. I think it goes to the floor. Juan Espino, he hasn't fought since then, but Juan Espino is dangerous, man. He was a real good wrestler. He's somebody that looked to have a ton of potential in the sport, but never blossomed. Injuries. Unfortunate, man. The fight game is fucking cruel. I got to parlay with Lingo and finish, and then Romanov plus 4,960. Holy shit, let's get it. Romanov, 86% of the poll, as it should be, I believe. I'm picking Romanov. We're calling him the lock of the week. Let's run on up to our main event of the evening. But before we talk about it, I have to throw the poll up in chat. I come from a land down under. Boom, boom. Let's talk about this main event. Boom, boom. What's up, Keep Out? I see you in the chat, homie. JJ Aldrich parlay with Jan. I like that play, Jake. All right. Main event. It's Petr Yan versus Merab Dvalishvili. Make sure you guys smash the like button. And if you're new, subscribe. Shout out to everybody watching live and the people watching on replay as well. Mad love for you guys. Thank you all for tuning in. Let's talk about the fight. I'm picking Petr Yan to win. Merab is a tremendous grinder. Chain wrestling. He can just hold you against the cage, and he's comfortable to stay there. Throw a few shots, hold that position. Petr Yan, I think, is maybe being, slept on by some if you are going Merab, but Yan is the favorite, so the bookies know what's up. He's a good wrestler, too. And I don't see Merab backpacking Petr Yan like an Aljo did. Petr Yan's stand-up is levels above Merab's. Merab's game is going to be close the gap as quickly as possible, clinch, hold, and try to really just bully Yan. Yan doesn't get bullied. I think Yan rips him with punches, and I think Yan actually is going to get a stoppage at some point. Thinking third, fourth round knockout for Petr Yan. The kickboxing will be on display. He beats Merab Dvalishvili, and I think Yan's back in the title conversation. He had a competitive fight with Sean O'Malley. He lost. Probably could have deserved the win, right? But competitive fight, nonetheless. How far out is he? I think he's still right around the corner from fighting the best in the world again. It starts with beating a dangerous prospect who's on a tremendous run in Merab Dvalishvili. The pick, Petr Yan to get the win. I do think the kickboxing advantage is definitely there. I think wrestling favors Merab, but Yan not a guy who's easy to control. People will refer to the Aljo fight. Look at the first Aljo fight before Aljo backpacked him. Yan was throwing him around and beating his ass. Petr Yan's dangerous, especially in those championship rounds, especially on the feet. Petr Yan's getting the win. I'm saying knockout. We're picking Petr Yan. Yan is minus 250. Merab plus 220. I like the chances that Petr Yan gets back in rhythm. Yan by KO is plus 260. Yan by decision plus 125. I do think we're going over 2.5 rounds, but it's an ugly line at minus 350. I like money line Yan. I like parlay piece Yan. Don't really love the props, even though I do think knockout is fairly possible. If you think the fight to end in rounds 3 or decision at minus 275, this would be a play to consider, man. Round 3 or decision. Like it goes in round 3 or it ends up going, I believe, the full, right? 4 or 5. They're giving you 3 to decision. That's a good play. That's a good play. Minus 275, guys. If you can get that, holy shit. It's not available everywhere. It's a great play. Let's see. Do we have Yan in rounds 4 and 5? Yan wins in rounds 3 and 4, plus 850. Yan wins in round 5 or decision, plus 100. I like round 4. I like 3-4 plus 850. As balls, it's wide. But I think he could cash. I'm going Petr Yan to get the win. I think he beats Merab Dvalishvili. And the kid's running. Baby. Yan is back. He's back with a vengeance. You guys got Yan by KO. Merab by sub. Yan. A lot of mixed bag of picks. Merab is going to kill a lot of parlays. Merab was stuffed versus Aldo, and he still won. Yes. Yan, though, also destroyed Aldo when they fought. At the end, at least. But different fight, and this is 5 rounds. I think we got Merab blanketing Yan for 4 rounds, and Yan KOs Merab in the 5th. That'd be fucking insane. What do you think about Romanov's JJ parlay all money line plus 309? Yeah, I'd go for it. I'd give it a go. I like it. I like it a lot. You saw it as a strong testing pool. I think they test well. Your channel popped up in my algorithm early Feb. I decided to bet $3, $5 parlays, and last week I won $423. Just cooked up some prime ribs thanks to Grasso Jones, Viva Alexa. Hey, shout out to El Urod, my guy. Good shit. I trained Merab a few times before I moved to Florida. Merab has cardio like I've never seen or felt. Merab dominates easily, in my opinion. Okay, the kid. I respect that you worked with him, but let's talk about this. Have you ever sparred with Petr Yan? Petr Yan's a killer, too. We, as, mortals, if I fucking sparred with Yan or Merab and say, holy shit, this guy's a killer. And he is. But at that top level, every dude's a straight fucking killer. Yan's so well-rounded. It's a 5-rounder. Merab's never been 5 rounds. All right. Yeah, keep it. I agree. Keep up. You're late as fuck, MMA Don Dada. Listen, what I'll do for you is I'll throw the timestamps up in chat. You think bad matchup for Yan? You got Merab winning? Okay. You think Yan will hurt Merab in the 4th, KO him in the 5th? I like Strickland's Burners pick. We're on the same side. I think Yan's on the downslope. Merab's on the upward trajectory. Dude, Petr Yan is 30. He's younger than Merab. And it's not like he's getting fucked up in all these fights. I like the chance a lot of a Yan win. Yan gonna win. If it's split decision, it's gonna be Yan. Judges owe him a win. Probably some takedown, but from Merab, he never does damage. Merab doesn't do damage, man. Merab doesn't really do damage. You got Spann by decision plus 1,200. I think it's very unlikely Ryan Spann will win by decision. Yan, 59% of the chat's pick. Holy shit. Petr Yan could have a tremendous record, man. Listen, look at these losses. DQ was going to be a win. Legit loss. Competitive fight. Probably should have won. Yan could easily be 18-2 right now. But decisions sometimes don't go your way. Sometimes they do not. And who knows, though? Maybe if he wouldn't have rematched with Aljo, he would have been fucking just the one loss. Who knows? Who fucking knows? Who's got Merab winning? It seems like 42% of the chat does. Very little damage. Yan, 3-5 KO TKO on FanDuel, bro. I like that a lot, Mr. Invincible. Yeah, good play. There's a lot of good MVP picks this week. I do think there's good picks to make this week. All right, guys. So I do want to close things out with the parlay, and then I want to quickly preview Bellator a bit. But all right, so parlay. Let's parlay things up for a second. All right? How are we going to do this? All right, let's put Carl Williams on our slate. Let's put Sedriques Dumas on our slate. Let's add in Carlston Harris, and let's also go with J.J. Aldrich. We're sitting at plus 298. I think that could be a pretty tremendous play. I think there's a good chance that this one comes through. It doesn't include the lock of the week. It just includes fighters that I think got a real fucking good chance of winning. Mario Bautista, obviously a high confident pick. I think he's going to get the win. You want to go bananas and add Petr Yan. You're like, dude, but there's no underdogs. I understand. These are high confident favorites mixed with, a little bit of value too. Petrino would be the ultimate value maker though if we add him into the lineup. Now we got plus 1,000. I'm throwing some different looks at you guys for the late night live as opposed to this week's best MMA bets. I'm not just trying to repeat the same shit. Also, guys, in the comments, let me know. What are you guys thinking for your parlays? What sides are you guys on? And because I'm in a tremendous mood, I know people are asking about Bellator. I see a lot of it, so I'll give it to you in just a moment. Real quick, though, I want to come up with another parlay. We're going to go Yan, we're going to go Romanov, and we're going to go Petrino. Where's Petrino? Plus 359. Playable. Very playable. Let's remove Yan. Let's remove Romanov. We'll keep the lock out. Keep a confident pick out. Let's keep Petrino for value, and let's go dog money on Lingo. Plus 730, Petrino and Lingo. There's a good chance this one comes through. And then if you add in like a Dumas, it's already plus 1,100. Now we're getting fucking crazy over here. Let's add the over in the Martinez fight. Almost plus 2,000 for that. It's a good way to play it. This is a really good one right here, guys. I think it's value. Value play. But shit, it could come through. And that's big plus. Big plus money. Big plus money. Guys, be cautious with your parlays. Now, I do want to quickly get a little bit of a Bellator slate. Hold on real quick. Let's pull up MVP. Michael Venom page. I'm gonna go from his page to the Bellator 292 card. We're gonna preview it. It's not gonna be like, I guess, the official breakdown, but a little something, you know? I want to give you guys a little something. All right, so here's Bellator 292. All right, so I'm going to talk about the fights that I really feel good about more than anything. We have a 10-fight card here for Bellator. We have on the early prelims, like I always say, you don't touch these early prelims, right? These fights, as you move up, you could consider playing, but I don't love even betting on any prelims on Bellator. I know Josh Hill's definitely going to probably beat a Caspel. Khalid Muratsaliev is getting thrown a bone with Tony Johnson. Inglikas and Dvalishvili Yershamaradov, competitive fight. Inglika's bigger, but Dovletsan's definitely quicker and I think the better kickboxer. I think Dovletsan's a live underdog. Not an official pick, but live dog. Enrique Barzola, Eric Perez. Enrique Barzola's going to out-wrestle the hell out of him. As we get up to this main card, right? I want to talk about the main event. Fuck the rest. I want to talk main event. Usman Nurmagomedov versus Benson Henderson. So this fight right here to me is the Usman Nurmagomedov show. Unfortunately, these fucking odds are retarded. Excuse my language. Dumb. I don't know. I guess that word is not allowed anymore. The odds are not fucking intelligent. The odds are crazy to me. They're crazy talk. Usman is minus 2,000. Benson at plus 1,000. It's just unplayable. This is like, I don't want to pick this big of a favorite, but I have to. Are you fucking kidding me? There's no way I don't pick him. Come on. Come on. What the fuck, man? What the fuck? Unreal is right. That's an unreal line. All right? Usman Nurmagomedov the pick, obviously. Okay? Oh, I'm fucking looking at the wrong one. I think that he's going to be able to fend off any Benson Henderson takedown attacks. He'll be able to outstrike him. Benson is not easy to finish. Definitely not submit. He's a grappling champ. But Anthony Pettis caught him with a sub early in his career. Would it be crazy if Nurmagomedov subbed him? Okay? We're looking for value, right? We're looking for something that we could actually maybe throw down on. Nurmagomedov to win by submission. Holy fuck. It's only at plus 190. I was looking here at Henderson by KO plus 3,000. I'm like, no fucking way. Damn. They're saying there's no shot for Benson. Guys, I'm very excited for this Bellator card, and I'm doing the main card fight companion on Friday, so we're going to have a lot of fun with this one. All right, so Usman, definitely the pick here. Now, I will admit, right, these Bellator fights are not me studying like I did for UFC. I didn't do my fucking usual notes, but I've watched all these guys fucking fight plenty of times. But I want to give you guys this. just so you're not holding it to the same level as the UFC. My priority is obviously UFC. If I drop an actual prediction show for Bellator, then that gives my I did the note stamp of approval. Co-main event, not confident, man. Not confident on Shabalai, Tofik Musayev. I think I have to go Shabalai, though. I think he's got a little more power. Musayev, kind of a mid-fight with Patricky Pitbull. I think he could have lost there. He got touched up on the feet. I think Shabalai pulls it off against him. Valentin Moldavsky, Linton Vassell. Listen, Linton Vassell has a great run going for him at heavyweight. If Moldavsky loses this fight, it's terrible. Like, this is a must-win. I think Moldavsky gets a unanimous decision. He's not a finisher. Moldavsky's a little bit, maybe, I'd even say, like a fucking somewhat boring heavyweight. He just can go out there and win the fucking decisions. And I think he can maybe land a takedown, work a little bit of striking, win a decision, but not overly impress anyone. But as I say this, I always have this fight come to my mind. Tim Johnson KO. The fortune split is what gives me more confidence Moldavsky takes it on the cards. Looking at the odds there, Moldavsky minus 300. It's a deserving tag. He should definitely win this fight. Probably a decision because he's a bit of a decisionator. Moldavsky to win by decision plus 125. And then quickly, we got another one we'll look at. It's Michael Venom Page, Goichi Yamamuchi. Opposite styles. Stylistic clash. Grappling specimen versus striking phenom. How does it go? I gotta ride with the MVP side. I think he might get a knockout of Goichi, but I've picked Goichi so many times as a dog. And I've also won with Goichi, like in his fight when he fought Neiman Gracie, and he got a knockout. Yamamuchi by sub, only at plus 225. What the hell, man? Page by knockout plus 215. Damn. Odds are damn near even, minus 110, minus 110. My advice, this one, sit back and enjoy. Because I think it's a real coin flip fight. The people are close on it. They're picking Page slightly on Tapology. I'll pick Page too. Interesting Bellator card, though. I'm going to be live for it. I might drop a more detailed breakdown at some point. Might not. No promises, but I did want to touch on it so you guys don't think I don't think of Bellator. I do think of it. It does come into my mind. I just got a fuckload of other shit I got going on with the channel, so it's hard to just fit it all in. And also, I'm killing it with that bare knuckle fighting championship stuff, too. My people, thank you all for tuning in. I see you guys in the chat. Much love to all you guys. You guys are tremendous. I appreciate you all being here. Make sure you guys run those likes up. Let's keep them fucking running to the moon. I'm about to get the hell up out of here in just a moment. There's always one big Bellator favorite that loses. It does happen a lot. We appreciate you. Well, I appreciate you, Mr. Invincible, my guy. Lascelles, you think he could be a good pick? Good luck. You got Goichi. His game is so well-rounded. I respect you picking Goichi. It's even money, so it's a fucking coin flip. I'm staying away from the Bellator betting side, especially for that fight, man. AJ, you killed Leech. Do I have Telegram or Discord? I do have a Discord, but I don't really use it very much. What's better, bare knuckle or slap? Not even a competition, bare knuckle. Bare knuckle is real fighting. Slap is a fucking bullshit contest. But hey, people, much love. I want to get up out of here. Make sure you run the likes up. Thank you for watching. Weigh-in recap tomorrow. Bellator main card fight companion. Saturday, full UFC fight companion. So keep it locked in. Keep it locked in. Plenty of content coming. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. And I will see you all in the next one. Peace, everyone.